He put something on the back end of what I'm about to say, because it's about to sound crazy when I say it. Stop going after money. No, wait, because I'm not telling you not to have standards. Go after men that are generous. Because there's a pretty huge difference. A man that's generous is not about how much he make, it's in his nature to give. And he's going to make sure that he may not be able to buy you the $20,000 purse, he may not be able to, but he's gonna make sure you straight, because that's who he is. Yeah. You go after a nigga with money, he might be stingy as.
So then you gotta get rid of that nigga with money, but a nigga that's generous gotta be generous with something. Like, you gotta have something to be generous with. What you gonna give me, air?
Generous is about a heart.
Give me $50.
I ain't got it.
You can't afford to give me $50.
Get your ass out my goddamn coke.
I don't really know if this is my last time, but what I know is I'm feeling just fine. My life is like a red carpet, and I'm feeling like the richest millionaire. This is my local mayor, and I'm the biggest star around here.
What's happening, fam? L.A.R. movement still moving, man. Subscribe or die trying. You see the thumbnail. More importantly, you saw the clip. Google the book first so you can find it on Amazon. Yo, I know what he's trying to say, but why are you trying to talk about money in a room full of bank robbers? You know good and hell well they want a man that's generous. I bet they do. Yeah, give me your ATM. Give me, matter of fact, give me your bank routing number and account number. You know, yeah, you got some Bitcoin, give me that too. You know, oh, and matter of fact, I heard you got some stocks, some bonds. Oh yeah. You got a retirement account? Oh man, you gonna get some Social Security? Oh yeah. You are so just give it all to me. Just give it to me. Give me that funk, that sweet, that nasty, that good stuff. So the issue is this. We're talking about relationships, right? And quote unquote love, right? But just not being honest, man. People aren't looking for a relationship. They're looking for a come up. If you're talking to a room full of people who are trying to come up, whatever you say will be doing a quarter scamming. You know, so yeah, I'm not gonna go for a man with money. I'm gonna go for a man that's generous. You know how many generous guys got left because of being used, or because they said no, or because they figured out, oh, this person don't give a fuck about me because it's his heart. Gee, boy, there's a lot of people with good hearts got screwed over. Sometimes we need to talk about context. And the context is this. And I might get, I don't know that whole show, so don't get it wrong. I could be out of context. But why are we assuming that people have good intentions when they're looking to get something out of another person? Because they're not trying to get something out of another person for that person's benefit. They're trying to get something out of a person for their own personal gain. So guess what? I know a lot of users that love being around generous people. I could say I'm generous, but dang, my phone, I get text messages and cash app requests and just messages out of the blue. Hey man, give me $50. You can't afford to give me $50. Family and friends, young, old, it just don't. Yeah, and the crazy part about it is, I can say this. I don't think I ever in the last 20 years, but boy, I don't even count how many times. And then now it's to the point, people don't even have a conversation. They just send me a message. Hey, give me. You can't afford to give me $50. So you're in a room full of people who are on this. Because what happens is, and I know, y'all doing y'all thing, y'all going on tour, y'all making y'all money, y'all having a conversation. It's cool. And I think they had an issue with Kevin because of the conversations he had with women. But I think it's time to start having conversations with men. Not because if we talk about our experiences is bashing women. If we talk about breathing air, you bashing that air. But just to see how prevalent men's kindness has been taken for weakness, just to see how prevalent men have been used, just to see how prevalent men have been scapegoated, just to see how prevalent it is for men to get the short end of the stick, just to see how prevalent it is for society to say, that's your fault. Just to see how prevalent it is for people to walk away off of the come up. Just to see how prevalent it is for people to turn their back. Just to see how prevalent it is to see how many times when these men were in need, people that they helped and they gave $50, say, I can't do nothing for you. Just to see. Because we've talked in ad nauseum, about women's heartbreak and women being disappointed. We don't talk enough about how men have been disappointed, how men have been heartbroken, how men have been fleeced, knowingly and unknowingly, and finding out after the fact. There are videos of women now saying, and it's cool. They're having older women having these conversations. How many times are you going out for a date or you going out for something to eat? That's using a person. Hey, that he knows how to do X, Y, and Z. Yeah, he does. Can he do it for me? I mean, because he ain't got to pay, right? I ain't got to pay nobody, right? Oh, okay, yeah, he could do it for you. How many times, and we've talked about that before, how many times have these men been leased out by, their significant others and their family and their friends for services for absolutely nothing? And y'all don't ever think about it. What can these guys get out of these same people that y'all asked to do all this stuff for? Think about that. If he fixes cars and he's fixing, a friend of a friend's car, a friend of his girlfriend's car, a friend of his wife's car, a family member's friend's car, and that family member and that person does, don't know. Like, there is no barter. If they bake cake off a cake one day when they make, no. Y'all like to say I do taxes. They gonna do they taxes? No. Just for free. There is no quid pro quo. There is no do something for me, I'm gonna do something for you. There is that. It's just do something for me. So when you're speaking to people, a person like me is watching, thinking to myself, like I said in the beginning, you're just talking to a bunch of bank robbers. Because, and I hate to say this, it's very rare for a person who's receiving something from a generous person to tell a generous person to stop. That's enough. The people who are receiving things from generous people usually never stop wanting stuff. Nothing's ever enough. And they don't keep count of everything they receive, but they know when they can't. But they have a entitlement that creates a huge anger when they just get a no. And on top, takers will never be givers. But I'm gonna leave it at that, man. You tell me what you think. Like, share, subscribe, or die trying. Catch y'all on the next one. Peace.
All I ask is when you lay your head on that pillow at night, I gave you everything I had.